Hey guys, this is Typhorce Reacts, and I'm back to react to Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War, Episode 16, The Fundamental Virulence. Or at least I hope I'm pronouncing that word correctly. It's not a word I've ever seen before, and it's not a word I know. But whatever, it sounds cool, I suppose. But yeah, and so basically last time we started off like, basically the Vandenreich versus the captains, essentially. We got BG9 facing off against Soyphone, and it's kind of a back and forth, because if there's one thing Kubo learned from Akira Toriyama, it was how to make one-sided fights. Because seriously, you really think about like all the fights in Bleach, and like there's only like one exception I can think of where the fight isn't just completely one-sided, and that's Ichigo versus Byakuya. So yeah, literally any other fight is just either Ichigo is utterly demolishing his opponent, or the opponent is utterly demolishing Ichigo. Reference both fights with Aizen. You know, the first time when Aizen blocked him with the finger, and then the second time where Ichigo pulled the same maneuver. Yeah, and, the fight with Okiura. Like, Okiura was bodying him the entire fight, and all of a sudden, Ichigo's Vastalorde, and suddenly just bodies Okiura, like... It's just a whole lot of the fights in the series are just one-sided affairs, and it goes back and forth on both sides. It can switch on the dime, and that's apparently what's happening here, because Hitsugai and Matsumoto were also fighting, Bazby. I forgot his name for a second. And Bazby wasn't doing all too well, but then he just turns the table. He just goes, haha, I'm more powerful than you think, and BG9 basically pulled the same thing on Soyphone. Even though we got a pretty awesome thing with Soyphone's, like, Infinite Shunko, I think it's called. At least, I think it's called that. But, yeah, and so, Kurotsuchi came out with this big glowing outfit, and he gave Nemu a little top hat. That alone forgives the horrible design. And then Kisuke, and Askin apparently had shown up in the science and, the development center, and basically he looked at Kurotsuchi and went, yeah, you're in me too much trouble, I'm out. So yeah, but then immediately Kisuke calls Kurotsuchi and says, hey, I found a way to get your Bankais back. What? But yeah, anyway, I've been prattling on for way too long. I really want to get into this episode. This is gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be pretty neat. So yeah, let's just jump right in. We'll start things up in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, flashbang. Alright. So if there's one good thing about those flashbangs, it's that, well, I can at least sync up the video up here, it depends on which format you're watching it in, whether it be Patreon or YouTube. By the way, I have a Patreon. Link in the comment section below. Oh, hey, Momo! Oh, yeah, okay, Isane. Yeah, then there's some... Yeah, I know some Iba. I think that's his name. That's his... I think his name is Iba. Like, he's the lieutenant under, dog guy. Dang it, I keep forgetting people's names. Oh, hey, Kaku and Yamichika. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot, like, Kangdu showed up. Weird how I can remember Kangdu, but I can't remember, dog captain. Dang it. I feel really bad about that. Oh. Well then. The Iron. Okay. Alright, and there's no Yamamoto to melt that thing, so... Oof. Okay, back to this scene. He's like, how dare you figure it out before me? I came up with this glow armor and everything. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot there was an opening to this. I'm just gonna vibe to the opening. I like, granted, if you're on YouTube, but yeah, I apologize for all you watching on YouTube. Like, you're not gonna be able to hear it, but hey, you can fix that by going to Patreon. Haha, shameless promotion. Anyway, I need money, guys. Like, I need money to live. It's only $1.50. Like, you. Yeah. I'm still in the process of trying to, like, convert, a lot of, like, older videos into the format, but it's really hard to do that when I don't have access to the original recordings, and, see, that's why you make backups, kids. So, yeah. So the only like older videos I'll be able to save are the ones with like the subtitled ones, and even then it's gonna be really difficult considering how little space I have with those. So yeah. Ah, the good old opening after the opening. Bleach is back. I have to do that every time. Okay. It's to reclaim everyone's stolen manga. Alright. Watch it. Do not say that in front of Kuratsuchi. Oh. Wow, he just shows up. Alright, that's fair. We're inside the precipice world. Okay, alright, the Don guy. Let's put our heads together, calm down, like, let go of her ego for just a few minutes so we can figure this out. Of course. Alright, yeah. Of course he has those insects just around. Alright. Completely prevent or Bankai from being stolen. Okay. Hikamundo after hearing the report. Okay. Okay, yeah, to keep his Bankai safe. For being stolen while I was there. Right, because he... That was Opie. After he consumed a hollow. His appearance crumbled. Okay. Completely controlled its power. Right. Resurrection. Yes. Equal to a Bankai. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Which means Segunda Etapo was something else just entirely. Had their resurrection stolen. Right, there was something that prevented them from doing that. Turned them into soldiers, yes. Mm-hmm. 2 reasons. Or stealing them would be disadvantageous. Oh. Connection established. All right. Inside and outside the Sarete. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm about to save your lives. You are welcome. May not know me well. Yeah, we all know you are a dumbass. Yeah. Ah, okay. Bankai, go ahead and touch it with hands, feet, or sword. Okay. Absorbed from the touch point. Okay. It's always bothered me. So their hostility against the Hollows is not based on resentment. Ah, like Uryu was saying, or rather a difference in ideology. It's impossible to continue hating those who do not have a will or ideology. There's only one reason that they could hold such a lasting hostility. Total fear of that which endangers your life. That has no antibody against Hollows. Yes. Because Quincy's are humans at the end of the day. They just have a lot of, spiritual energy. It's the decay of their souls. Yep. Hollow power or Holofire Bankai for a short moment. There we go. Come poison for the Quincy's. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, he's getting back up. All right. He wants to come home. That's pretty cool. He has one half, and Toshiro has the other half, and then there's BG9. Okay. Oh, good on you, Maurizio. A true Chad at the end of the day. So, yeah, there's still... So, Oh, wow, okay, he's providing the aim. Alright, that's cool. Okay, oh wow, that's really cool. I'll give it that. Cool explosion. It's just that, yeah, it's her Bankai, which is no. Anyway, it's kind of a stupid Bankai. I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's because Zanpakuto, Mind of its own, you say? Yeah, Zanpakuto are literally, well, I guess minds of their own. I mean, the sword is you, after all. That's kind of how these things work. It's just, yeah, there's still a Zanpakuto spirit in there. Yeah, and it's gone. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. The ice formed a small little mask there. Hmm. Sorry, I could have made a pentagram. Yeah. You still took some pretty big hits. Oh yeah, Matsumoto's still seriously injured over there, so... Oof. Oh, so someone found Toshiro. Well, hopefully it's friendly. Oh wow, they're even showing like that's Segunda Etapa Ulquiorra. That's not it's technically not Resurrection. Hmm. Oh. Is Shinji going to do something now? Are we going to get Shinji's Bankai now? Oh. Because this is the perfect situation to use it. Check this reality. Flip it all upside down for you. Because he's already got Shikai out, so... Oh! Oh, here we go. Yeah. Reversing your recognition of enemy and ally, making you attack your own side. Mm-hmm. Instead of flipping gravity or flipping your senses, I guess, it's flipping your morality. Ooh. Or rather, not really morality, it's more like your sense of, like, who's an enemy and who's not, like he said. Hmm. Oh, Hisage! Shuhei. Oh no, this guy. Hmm. Master Meathead. Hmm. Okay, this'll be interesting. Oh, okay. James? Alright then. Oh, great. Hiding your powers, yeah. Yeah, if there's something Ikaku and Yumichika have in common, they love hiding their powers. Their true powers, at least. And then there's Hisagi. Oh, okay, so he... Okay, she made it an explosion. Oof. Oh, the girls are gone. Hmm. Okay, so what happened here? Ah, now I remember his name, Komamura. Okay, he's back to wearing a mask now. Oh, hi, Shinji. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a Shikai in action now. Okay. That's strange. We went from Bankai to Shikai. All right. It's down, left becomes right. Yeah, there we go. To have words sound backwards too. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, that's so weird. Hmm. What's this music that's playing? Yeah, I guess her resort to literally anything is blow it up. So guess you don't have. Oh, wow. All right. There's still like Volstendig to worry about. I remember that much. Like they haven't even released Volstendigs yet. So yeah. Oh. Hmm. All right then. All right. What's the next move here? Oh yeah. Here we go. Volstendig. I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh boy. Volsterndish. I don't really. Yeah, whatever. It's not American. I don't know. It's. Oh. Oh wow. Oh. Yeah. Oof. And that's where the episode ends, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. You know what? There's still plenty of time. I'll let the credits keep rolling. Okay. I'll try not to vibe out. I'll try to get my thoughts out here. But like, um, so yeah, I figured Volstendig was gonna be coming back. I'm still gonna call it Volstendig. Like that's what I've been calling it for a while. I think that's what Tekken calls it too. So yeah. Um, but yeah, like so glad we got to see Shinji's Bankai. Um, in action. We didn't get that in the manga. Yeah, like as a lot of people have been making a big deal out of. Shinji didn't do a whole lot in the manga in this arc. In fact, I think he kind of disappears after he faces Mambietta, and yeah, and the only time, and we didn't get his Bankai in the manga. We got it in Can't Fear Your Own World, the light novel. So yeah, but yeah, it flips like your sense of who's on your side, and as you could see, like, you know, allies become enemies, enemies become allies, that kind of thing. It does have its weaknesses, like it can still affect, like, okay, like I won't get into it here, but like it's a really fascinating Bankai. I really love it. It's oh yeah, here we go. I'm guessing it's like more of Ichigo's training. Yeah, so far, yeah. Oh. Hmm. Every step he takes, he's seeing something. Oh, the soul. That's the birth of the Soul King. Or rather, the creation of what it is now. Hmm. Is that the end? Oh, well there's a poem too. Gotta read it. I will continue to fight myself as long as I have the fangs in my heart. All right, and next time it's going to be Bleach episode 17, Heart of Wolf. Oh man, we're getting Komamura's like Bankai, or rather like the new stuff he's learned from his clan and stuff like that. Ooh boy, this is gonna be real fun. But yeah, we got a nice treat with Shinji's Bankai. It's really nice, and like it may not be like visually impressive. Like in terms of like visuals, I think like his Shikai definitely works better for like, you know, the anime and stuff like that. Like as we could clearly see in this episode, there wasn't a whole lot to the Bankai, but at least it was something. We got to see Shinji's Bankai. Like in animated format, just to see what it can do, because we didn't get that before. I've said that way too many times now. But yeah, so then of course we yeah, then we got like, you know, just his brief fight with Bambietta and like him using his Shikai and just kind of just utterly dominating her, because, you know, what else are fights in Bleach, I guess. But yeah, real fun episode. I really enjoyed myself. Don't get me wrong. It's great. I criticize because I care. Like, or rather, whatever criticisms I have. I mean, come on. There wasn't a whole lot of negativity in this episode, I don't think. I didn't express a whole lot of negativity, I don't think. But yeah, anyway, next time I'm gonna be reacting to Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, episode 17, Heart of Wolf. Ah, this is gonna be this is already really fun second core. Honestly, I can't wait until Rukia versus Asnot. That's the fight I'm waiting for. I want to get to it already. I know it's gonna be a few more episodes, but yeah, it's been real fun. Yeah, I got nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.